Hey YouTubers, if you're watching this video, you're apparently having a no video or some kind of non-operation problem with your Onkyo receiver. This happens to be a TX-NR1008 9.2 receiver, roughly a 2012 model. And I've had the issue that most people are having with their receiver, and what primarily is the issue is this DTS chip right here on top of the HDMI board overheats, and when that overheats, the solder on the back side of it basically melts away from the PCB board, making it so it has the issue that it does. What I've done, and hopefully this will correct the problem, we'll find out. My warranty expires next month, so I thought I'd give something a try. I've wired in a 12 volt power supply, which you see here. It's a 12 volt 2.5 amp. You could use just about any rating that you want, but I found that the white and yellow wires over here are actually switched. So as I turn the power on to the receiver, it turns on the 12 volt power supply as well. When I shut the power off, it turns that off, and I have the leads to the 12 volt power supply terminating right up here, and they will plug into here, which will run these 120 millimeter computer fans. Now I have one fan that's directly over the top of the DTS chip is blowing in, so hopefully we'll get some cold air blowing right over that DTS chip to keep it from overheating. And then I have a fan next to it here, which is acting as an exhaust fan that's going to be pulling hot air out. I have a fan controller right here, so I can control the speed depending on the listening volume I have. If I don't want the fans to be up too high, creating more noise, I can turn them down nice and quiet. So we'll see how this works, but I'm definitely hoping with a little cooler air and some of the hot air getting sucked out that I won't have that issue and have to have it in repaired again, since obviously next time it's going to be on my dime, which I could imagine is pretty expensive. So I hope this gives you an idea on something you might be able to do for yourself, and possibly I'll update this in the future and let you know if I've had any issues. Good luck. Alright, I'd figure I'd give a demonstration of the finished product here. Again, as I had earlier stated, the 12 volt power supply that I have wired inside here is in fact wired to a switched circuit. So as I turn the power on, you see the fans on top come on. Again, this fan over here is blowing the cold air into the receiver that's blowing directly over the top of the DTS chip of the HDMI board, with the hopes that it's going to help keep it cooler and prevent the failures that have happened 3 times now already from happening again. And this fan over here is going to be blowing or pulling warm air out of the receiver, hopefully to minimize the amount of heat that's trapped inside there. I did in fact cut a 120 millimeter hole on both sides, so these vents are not in the way to pose an obstruction. So you get maximum airflow in, maximum airflow out. Fan control switch seems to be working great. I can turn the fans down to near silent, turn them up to full speed. Even at full speed, it's not incredibly loud by any means, and obviously I'll probably keep it more so at full speed for maximum airflow in and out, to hopefully minimize the failure from happening again. So this was just a quick and easy solution for me that hopefully is going to work. I have not hooked it up yet, so I'm going to hook it up here in a couple minutes, and if there is any failure, I'll be updating this YouTube video with any comments on what had happened, and hopefully this gives you a good example on something you could do for your Onkyo receiver as well to help minimize the failure of that HDMI board failure, which causes the no video condition, and basically the receiver just does not work. So, and you'll see as I turn it off, fans go off with it. So works for me. Good luck to you guys.